Alright, just a quick break, Let's turn this music back on. I forgot to set that back on last time. But welcome back. Alright, so, what are we worried about? Map. Alright. Ice Bear Fridge, Perception, and Barbell, Physical Instrument. Alright, let's go see. They're both legendary. Get out there. God, we look awful. The character looks so dumb. Come on, Harry. Alright, let's go in the front way. Oh, Kim wants to talk to us.
Officer, what was that?
What was what? You look strange when he mentioned the assault victim's name. Do you know the woman? No. Officer, before we interview this woman, is there something I should know? Authority, medium, success. 10 out of 10. He's not leaving you a lot of room to back off from this. I met her in the hallway after I woke up. Understood. You were not in good shape Monday. She knows I didn't remember being a cop. Okay, he nods. That's manageable. I tried to hit on her. Understood. He's stone-faced. She said I'm going to have a hard time. I'm going to have to interrogate her later, and it's going to suck for me. It is. He nods. This would have been good to know before. It didn't come up. It should have. Anything else? I didn't rape her. What you're saying is, he said in a low, calm voice, you raped her? No, I didn't rape her. Ice is forming on the inside of your chest cavity. Cold sweat trickles down your neck. No. Then don't ever say that again. There's a pause. Nothing. Let's move on. We'll be alright, officer. This is nothing. Esprit Corps. Easy. Success. 12 out of 8. You feel fortified by his assurance. It's going to be alright. Man, we don't even need to heal ourselves. Yeah. Ice cold. And we still have to talk to that guy about the tattoos. I feel like we've got a good, list of stuff we need to do. And that's even, I mean, the docks open up tomorrow. Jeez. Hustle, baby. To the back room. To the secret place. Sorry, Plaisance. Not interested in your bookstore. As cool as the Wirral are. Alright. Come at me. It's time to lift, bro. Do you even lift? The barbell waits patiently on the floor, like a dog for its master. See this mat? I think there's something under it. That's why we gotta lift it. Our head hurts. Oh, let's improve our health. Let's leave and see if that fixed anything. Oh, we need to take off our shirt, right? Because no shirt improves our physical instrument. And let's see, is there anything else? Physical instrument, physical instrument. We're looking to see. We're min-maxing. We're just a min-maxing person. That's who we are. All right. Let's get after it. 42%. All right. That actually improved a lot. Here we go. Got to roll an 8 or above, I think. Here we go. Or a 7 or yeah, an 8 or above, I think. All right. Here we go. Here we go. I'm getting ready to lift. I'm getting ready to lift. I'm getting ready to lift. All right. Are our abs tight? Are our shoulders in the right place? Deep breath. Oh, damn it. Physical instrument. Legendary failure. 11 out of 14. We rolled a 5. We need to roll an 8. I was right. You managed to hoist it off the ground, but the barbell feels wobbly and dangerous. Your hands slick with sweat. Turns out you're no beast, just an old man with bad form. Say nothing. Weightlifter was never my favorite either. The lieutenant is obviously handling you. At the station gym, I mean. I prefer running. It clears your head. The lieutenant steps away from the barbell, letting you recover in peace. Ugh, dang. Alright, let's go back through here. Maybe we missed some stuff. We'll go the long way, down to the basement. To that... Talk to him. He has more to say.
It's dark.
And the flashlight works a lot better if you hold it in your hand. Got it, Kim. No need to rub it in. Alright. Okay. He's fucking making fun of us for not having stuff in our hands all the time. It's like, geez, did you not see that we were just dealing with stuff? Come on, Kim. Give us a break. Let's keep looking. Anything else in here? Yeah, we still need to find a password for this thing, too. same old, and back downstairs. Gosh, Kim, being rude. Yeah, that's right, 9-4. Lay off, Kim. Rude. Rude. My dude. Alright, we need a perception to look at this. The ice bear's eyes are still glowing red. It's guarding over the freezing corpse hidden inside its belly. Try to remove the dead man's boots. I thought we decided to leave it to processing. The lieutenant shakes his head. Let's not turn this into some kind of circus. Alright, tell me something, dead man. How do you like it in the fridge? Ooh, +5 experience gained. I like it a lot, brother. This really is your finest hour. You're a genius, a regular Copolangelo. I can't get the damn compartment in my ledger open. The blue heart? Oh, that's good shit. You'll love it. Just press down and fuck it open like you always do. Fuck it hard. Capopo the clown. Physical instrument. 11 out of 8. He means force. It'll work. My name is Rooney? Fuck no. You're no Rooney. Rooney's not who I am. I'm Harry. No, you're not Harry either. You're a motherfucker. That's who you are. Rooney the motherfucker. Anything else? I hate you. You stink and you're boring. Why does the fridge look like a bear? It was a marketing campaign for a defunct ice cream company, I think. Except it's like too terrifying. Do I remind you of someone? A deep sea creature. No, not quite. Be fair now. A baby affected with harlequinism. You should have wriggled out of that one, Capolini. Okay, let's do this again. Myself in the bathroom mirror. There you go. Look at that bright kid. We're birds of a feather, you and I. Soon you'll be like me. Just keep drinking and having a good time. It's a matter of weeks. Pain threshold, easy. Success, limited 8. Feeling nausea, vomiting, tenderness or pain around the liver area. Tiny red lines on the skin above the waist level. More like days, Capo. The clock is ticking. Your liver tells you so. Is my name Rooney? Fuck no. You're no Rooney. Of course not. The name is Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau. Listen to yourself. You're not a Raphael anything. Probably just a Harry or something. That's right. Harry. Could I really be Harry? You can be anything you want to be, brother Capo. Alright. Let's see. Alright. Let's give this perception a shot. So now we're at 17%. What do you mean force it? Fine, we'll force the issue. Jeez. Tell me something, dead man. Is my name Rooney? Of course not. The name is Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau. No, it can't be Harry. I refuse. Good for you. Doesn't do anything. I tried it. It doesn't do anything, Ecotar. Enough. Perception. We've got our eyes open. Do we have glasses? No, but we're wearing them anyways. Let's take a hard look at this body. Here we go. Damage morale, -1. Perception, legendary, failure. You touch the dead man's body. His skin is cold, light blue and silvery in the light of the fridge. You still have no idea where to begin or what even to do with him. The lieutenant rubs his sides for warmth. It'll come to you sooner or later. At least he's safe in here until then. Alright. We'll come back for the boots at night, and then we'll have him bagged up tomorrow. Map. Damaged ledger. Okay. That's right. It's in our inventory, right? Interact. Damaged ledger. Interact. Ooh. Can I read the case files now? I did finish the autopsy. Just gotta roll a 6 or higher. Check success. Logic, 13 out of 11. Yes. At last, you find a way to piece them together using the alphanumeric code on the margin. HDB41, date of initialization and the time of arrival on the scene, followed by the title. For example, HDB41 1201 1700, the next world royal. Wait, HDB 41? Weren't those officer precinct? Well, yes, your precinct number is 41. And HDB, every last alphanumeric in the file begins with it. And these are your case files. It's safe to see HDB, or your initials. Harry Dubois, HDB. Inland Empire, medium, success, 12 or 10. Still feels like there's something missing from that. I think what you mean to say was RAC, Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau. No, the alphanumeric begins with HDB. Good. How long does it take to read one of these Raphael stamped cases? Fine. It takes about half an hour for you to piece together Mr. Raphael. Which one do you want? Okay, so it takes a half an hour. So it's going to take some time if we want to read these. We're going to revisit this in a minute. But now we can read these case files. Browse the case files again. Read a case file. Interfacing. Medium success. All right, let's put this stuff away and close. Interfacing, interfacing, interfacing. The gloves come on. Interfacing, interfacing. Anybody interfacing? Interfacing, yes, no? Okay, we'll put this back on. That doesn't have minus interfacing, doesn't? No, just minus one suggestion. All right, back to this. And my work computer over here to make sure that stays open, because if things go bad, I need to have the graph there. Interact. Open the hidden compartment in the clipboard. 58%. Just got to roll a 5. Just got to roll a 6. Here we go. Open the hidden compartment in the clipboard. Check failure. Interfacing medium failure is still not what happens. Fuck this compartment. You should throw it away. Empathy medium success 12 out of 10. Strange. Why does it make you so angry? I want to open the thing. I think my badge is in there. All right. Do we want to read a case file? Is that what we're feeling? Let's see. Let me pick a few for you guys to choose between. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 5, and I can give you 5 choices in the 5 choices in the thing. Let me manage the poll here. Which case to read? And our options are the next world mural. I put that in the wrong one. The unsolvable case, the square bullet hole murders. These are dope. The couch in an unexpected location and murder at the hookah parlor. And it stops me after a certain amount of characters, so we're just gonna have to live with that. But what case do we want to read, guys? We'll read one of them now. We'll dole them out over time. But what are we feeling? Which case sounds appealing? Sorry, got a ping. Had to deal with it. Ooh, are we getting votes? Ooh, we got 3 in there. This is interesting. All right. It looks like the square bullet hole murders is the right one. All right. It would be very interesting to read about these, wouldn't it? I mean, there seems to be a square-shaped entry wound in the victim's forehead. She's been sitting there for weeks, on her rocking chair, with a square bullet hole in her skull, staring at the wall, her mouth agape. But that's all you got. From the half hour you spent piecing it together, all you know is the entry wound was square-shaped. You never found the bullet. And then another body showed up, also with a square hole in his forehead. A sequence killer? Who knows? Those pages are missing. What next? Inland Empire, medium, success 12 for 10. Don't worry, one day. I can always revisit this. All right, let's put the ledger away. Anything else of these? Handwritten note from the fridge. Any of these we need to interact with? Not really. We need to take this and interact with it, but we need to go talk to the guy out front. That's our next task, right? Let's run around. Oh yeah, physical instrument legendary over here, right? It's basically impossible, but if we double 6 it, maybe we can do it. Machine unplugged. Pry bar not strong enough. Let's give it a shot anyways. Maybe we'll double 6 it. Check failure. Whatever. -8 out of 15. The ice squeaks beneath the pry bar. You think you've got the bar jammed in there pretty well, but the lid simply won't budge. What is this? You see the pry bar's metal handle bending right before your very eyes. That's a good pry bar. I'm not criticizing it. But this ice cream maker is frozen shut. It takes an advanced tool to get it open. Advanced? Where do you get one? I have no idea, officer. This ice cream maker isn't important enough to requisition a special tool. Alright, we'll stumble upon one. We kind of knew that wasn't going to work, but I'm happy that we tried it. Okay, how are we doing? Abuse checks. We're doing well. We're catching a little bit more. We're up and down, but we're catching some stuff, which is nice. Let's improve our morale a little bit. Oh, this is how many, like, charges we have left to heal, and not how much, like, our morale is. And let's put the flashlight away. It always annoys me when we have it out. Here. Alright. So we need to go talk to the scab leader and gently show him the photograph. You know, in the middle of this crowd of people.
Nice aggression with the native. Don't let the chief fool you next time. You don't need to be up in his face. Leave yourself space to move.
Physical instrument reveals success. 11 out of 6. Not bad advice, actually. This might do the trick.
Let's talk about our right to work.
Are you a mercenary hired by the Wild Pines? Hell no. I'm just an artist scab. I won't have talk like that around here, you understand? Half-light, medium success, 10 out of 10. His neck muscles tense up, the veins on his neck bulge. Be careful. He's holding it deep in, but there are things you don't want to meet. Say very quietly. Is there a tribunal being convened by any chance? Fucking bug. He breathes out slowly, his giant chest deflating, his mouth slightly open. How about you fuck off now, huh? Okay, of course, the lieutenant says. His voice is soothing, calm. He looks at you. Esprit de corps, medium, success, 12 over 10. There could be weapons aiming at us right now, somewhere above, in the buildings, the other merc. Don't push this, he's thinking. This is not the time. Okay. The man's breathing steadies, but his eyes are still narrow. Slowly, he's trying to get his right-to-work dance back on. Who are all these strikebreakers? Honest men and women, with rights, to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests. The man runs a hand through his steadily graying military cut. We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If union fucks don't want to work, they ought to let it. Those who do want to work. I have a question. The lieutenant looks him in the eye. Why do these men follow your leadership? You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No, they follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy. Because they were, he starts bellowing, given a job to do. I think you may be able to help me decipher some tattoos. Take out the picture. I don't know if this is the right time, but let's go for it. It's a thing we want to do. Don't think so, he grunts, barely glancing at it. Inland Empire, medium success, 12 over 10. Suddenly, this feels like a really, really bad idea. Of course, yes, forget about it. Let's discuss something else. I'm gonna leave now. I don't feel like we can talk to him while he's here. Do we have to find him somewhere else, maybe? Let's take a second and look at our ledger, see what else we can find. Oh, and I have to... One second, I have to turn the music volume up too much. That's why it's so loud in my ears. Smoke, sing karaoke. Who made the call? Got a reality lowdown. Booze. Get his boots off at night. Ask another about the tattoo's possible meanings. Okay. Gotta find our badge. One piece of armor. Sip of water? Yes, sir. Yeah, you're right. That voice is really hard to do. Who put clothes in the trash? Fallen pants. Smoker on the balcony. We have to be there after 2100, so we have some time to kill. Find the armored gloves. That's down the thing. And close the water lock on Monday. Sick colors. Nice size. Is it insulated? This? Yes, it is. It's very pleasant. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. Gotta find the cryptozoologist, but he's down on the other side of the water lock. We have to send the body to processing. We have to speak to Klaasje. Alright, we'll leave this guy alone. Let's go talk to Klaasje. Although, call me mañana. Might be able to give us some more information about Garasi Kubek. And we can also go talk to Wild Pines lady. This map, like, isn't that big, and at the same time is, like, very big. Oh, things are spiking. Is it spiking for you? Doesn't look like it. Is it just spiking in aggregate? Oh. It's spiking for... Spiking for you. Okay, alright, that's interesting. That's good to know. Okay. Upstairs. Drink up, boys. Social democracy's paying. Is that so? Alright, here's your room. 1 second, let's check our attire real quick. I feel like we want to get in the right. Esprit de corps versus Esprit de corps and shivers versus suggestion. Let's go with suggestion. I feel like suggestion is going to be useful. Visual calculus, but drama, logic, minus authority. Having authority is useful. Minus 1 savoir-faire, plus 1 electrochemistry. Plus 1 electrochemistry, minus 1 reaction speed. Let's put the crowbar away. Alright, this seems fine. Who is it? A woman's voice answers, muffled by the door. This is the police. Can we come in? Come on up. The door is open, she says. I'm drying my hair. Hotel bill calculations. Looks like she's had an extended stay. Piles of dirty clothes. A woman's. This room has sad all over it. Reminds you of your own. I want to sneak in here before we go up. That's right, we snooping. You see the yard below. The corpse is no longer there. This medicine cabinet is full of wares. Sheets of pills haphazardly stacked on top of the other. There is also a toothbrush somewhere in there. Oh man, if you had to watch the rotting corpse of the person that violated you, that would be terrible. There's also a toothbrush somewhere in there. Look at the toothbrush. It's been used quite a lot. Empathy, challenging success, 12 over 12. This toothbrush belongs to someone who doesn't give a damn about her teeth. Look at the medications. Pharmaceuticals line the shelves, sheet upon sheet, and pill bottle next to pill bottle. Acylitic acid, AP, eye drops, blood thinners. There's quite the collection in here. Anything of note? He asks in a lowered voice. Search the bottles. Pill bottles rattle like bones as you search the cabinet. Paracetamol, Hesperidol, something in a foreign language you can't read. Behind them, an unusually shaped nasal spray. Its label reads Nacra. What's Nacra? Level up, +5 experience gained. An opioid receptor antagonist. It's used for diamorphine overdoses. Search the pill sheets. Among some foreign, probably Messinian or Gutwaldian, marked red blister packs, you find... What do you find? This is going to take a little know-how. Electrochemistry, 97%. Oh, that's a melon dog stat right there. Is there something more interesting here? Check success. 12 out of 10. A bright orange bottle with Preptide stamped on it. The sunny, happy letters. Jackpot, baby. That's the stuff you're looking for. Your palms begin to sweat just holding that little plastic container. What's so exciting about this orange bottle? It's speed, man. Just what you were looking for. They call it dextroamphetamine and talk about psychological disorders, but what we're seeing here is some scientifically advanced trucker speed. Lieutenant, I see a brand called Preptide. Preptide, a euphemism for pharmaceutical amphetamine. Prescription speed. Yeah, I don't want to take it. Prescription speed. The fuck are you waiting for? Let's get super fucking preppy. Close the cabinet. I don't want to take it. Alright, let's close this door. I feel like that's important. Yes. She won't know we've been in there now. Up the stairs we go. Gory Grigori. I don't want to take it, Gory. Also, nice to meet you. Welcome to the stream. I would much rather not take... Our cop here is a recovering drug addict and alcoholic, and I feel like it would not be great if he continued his drug habits. It has not been good for him. Sorry, just trying to charge my phone. I realized that it was low. You feel someone watching you behind a glass door. A woman. This bed has been hastily made. Clear a window. This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass in an untarnished golden halo. Run your finger across the surface of the glass. You can be whatever kind of cop you want. We don't want to be a druggy cop on this run. Even a superstar cop. Yes, sir. Gory Grigori, do I know you, or are you just a random Twitch person? Smooth as ice. There are spots of mud and rain on the outside, even smudges, but the surface of the window is clear from the inside. No chips, no hairline fractures. Following your lead, the lieutenant leans in closer to inspect the surface. Just random. Fair enough. Welcome, again. This window was recently replaced. Looks like it. Yes. He adjusts his glasses. Inland Empire, challenging, success. 12 out of 12. Yeah, Gory Grigori. Or Gory Gregory? Yeah, but it's more fun to say Gory Grigori, like you're from Eastern Europe. From the Eastern Bloc. You know which window has not been replaced, recently replaced? The one I smashed in my room. Yes, that one. Cold wind is seeping in right now, just one floor below you, messing up your concentration here. Horrific necktie. Stop distracting me, he has work to do. Plus, if I recall, the window's been giving him shit ever since he got there. Leave. Alliteration. That's right. Oop, there's a mat holding the door open. No, that was just to exit the room. Okay, alright, fair enough. Finished Disco Elysium a few days ago. Twitch recommended me this channel. Just wanted to see someone else enjoying it. I appreciate that, man. Let me, if you want to catch up on, like, how we made the character and some other stuff, this is, like, one of the only opportunities I have. 1 second. Open. You can check out, like, a set of the VODs there. Anyways, back to playing the game. The smell of cigarette smoke in the air. Astra, menthol. You can ask Ecotar and Merbles and 94 blah 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 blah. And Melon Dog if you were here. You could ask them all what we've been up to. They've all been around the whole time for the most part. Also, I'm glad you enjoyed it. This is a small, heavy door. There is no lock in sight. Push. It's barred from the inside. You hear the bar rattle in the brackets. Where does this lead to? I don't know. He makes a note in his notebook. It's not the first closed door we've found in this building. There's also a mysterious blue cushion door. Do you think it's important? I don't know. The further we get, the more this building seems to be tied to the case. Shivers, medium success, 11 out of 10. Below the hostile cafeteria creaks and groans under your added weight. A skeleton of composite support beams and cantilevers. Oh, we're very, chat stuck on alliteration. Let's see if I can get this one. Victor V. Vulture, the vaudeville ventriloquist, versatile virtuoso of vaudeville ventriloquism, very vexatiously vocalizing at the Valhalla variety venue. It's pretty good, Ecotar. You come up with that yourself? Tap on the roof with your foot. A dull thump. Somewhere inside the wind brace, inside a wind brace rattles from the imperceptible motion of the building. The vigilante, the cadaver, and he nods towards the young woman. A number of people in connection to the case are in or around this building. This door is part of it. It's not unimportant. Physical instrument heroic. If we take off our shirt, we can try it. It's from a book at the mothership. That's fair. That's fair. Leave. Do we want to break this door down? Here, let's get you involved. Gory Grigori here. Let's do a new Paul. Kick down door. We doing it? Yes? No. Get after it. Get there, chat. A book of animal alliterations. Oh, that's cute. Ah, that's why he's Victor V. Vulture. The last name as animal. Got it. In the meantime, we have another skill point to add. Our volition is so low. Jeez. Man, so far people are in favor of kicking that door down. Let me gear up to get ready for that, unless chat swings wildly in the last 30 seconds or so of this poll. That's always the thing. I wish I could do 30-second polls. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah. If we take this off, because we have the thought, coached physical instrument. So we get +2 physical instrument if our shirt slot is empty. And anything else? Physical instrument? I feel like not. I feel like nothing ever gives us physical instrument, and we check every time, because I can never remember anything, because every time I check for a stat, it's like the only time I'm checking for the stat. It's 2-1. Last votes. Get them in. All right, we're kicking this door down. It's heroic, and we have a 42%. All we got to do, 8 out of 12. We can do it. Just roll one higher than a 7. We're 2 4s right here. 3, 2, 1. Hiya! Nope, we just stubbed our toe. Physical instrument, heroic, failure. 9 out of 15. We somewhere on my YouTube channel, there's a recap where we rolled so bad the entire time. Like out of, I think, 12 checks. Out of 13 checks, we passed 3 of them. We rolled snake eyes. Oh my gosh. Oh, jeez. Yeah, out of 13 checks, we only succeeded on 3, but we failed several. We failed several, like, 90+% checks. Like, we were just getting destroyed. Gosh, I'm halfway tempted, because I have all this recorded footage, to at the end of all of this go through and make like a long cut of every time we do one of these rolls and a running probability calculator that tells you how likely or unlikely it is that we're like that unlucky. Because geez, it just feels like we're getting shafted, you know? Yes, machine learning algorithm. Learn. I have a work thing up on this other screen over here. I'm trying to keep an eye on something. I rolled it out today, and I need to make sure that it doesn't crash before we hit about midnight, and the people in Europe can take over for me. Klaasje. All right, the woman nods approvingly. Let's trash the place. Let's not. Okay, let's check. We got a couple more things here. Then we'll talk to her. Look, a handful of dried white wildflowers. That's cute. That's fine. The game rewards failure in different ways. Enjoy the failure. I appreciate it, Gory. Cold coffee and an ashtray that looks like a hedgehog. Hand-eye coordination. Just as you look at the flowers, a gust of wind raises them from the roof, picking up in the air. Hand-eye coordination, medium. 10. Move your hand, fast. The wind brushes them off the roof. They're gone. Dang, I wanted those flowers. Alright, let's talk to her.
Welcome to the roof.
The young woman has a cigarette in one hand and a cup of coffee in the other. Electrochemistry, easy success, 8 of 12. Or 12 out of 8. Below her silvery jumpsuit, an athletic young body, built long and lean.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will.
Nice view you've got here.
It's much nicer now.
Her eyes wander north towards the yard.
Thank you for that, officers. Truly.
Man, her voice is so drab. But she's beaten down. I, sympathize more with her, dead. When we first met her on the very first episode, I was like, she sounds low energy and uninteresting. I'm not impressed. I don't like it. But now I empathize with her. She's tired. I understand. Empathy, medium, success, 12 out of 10. Like a morose Gwyneth Paltrow. Maybe. That's not a terrible comparison. I don't mind it. 12 out of 10. There is something in her light brown eyes, a sadness, when she thinks about the death of that man. You mentioned a cleaning lady. I think I need one.
Oh, yes. Legends of room number 1 have made their way around the building. They say a portal to hell is opened in there.
Disco Infernum. I love the reference. Yeah, Disco Inferno.
They also say that's why the cleaning lady quit. Because of the infernum.
I wonder if she sells energy pods. Yes, out of her company, Goop.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi. I'm a detective from Precinct 57. I believe you have already met my colleague from Precinct 41.
Have I ever? This is the fabled cop of the apocalypse. His arrival is a sign of the end times. All this will come crashing down in mere days.
I'm disappointed it's dragging out like this. What a farce. Look around, with contempt written all over your face. Fucking end already. Or new information has come to light. It's a matter of weeks now. Great reckoning of the classes. Revachol explodes in vigilant violence. It's foretold.
Wow. Can it be stopped? And if not, what are we to do with the time left?
Miss, we are investigating the murder of the man down there. The people who put him there have asked us to talk to you.
Sorry, 1 second. Messing with the thing. There we go. Alright, we're there.
I see.
She takes a pensive drag of her menthol cigarette. Suggestion, easy success. 15 out of 9. We fucking own it, suggestion. Be careful. Ask something else first. When you go there, use words like, I hear you have been through something difficult. Physical instrument, meaty success, 11-11. No need to dilly-dally. She's tough. Thanks, coach, but I think I'll dilly-dally this time. You'll sound like a namby-pamby. What's your name, miss, for the record? Klaasje Amendo. And where are you from? Vredefort, Republic of Oranje. What is Oranje? A pad memory officer. Understood, miss. It's the past. She takes a sip of her coffee. People can't go back to the past. How old are you? I'm 28. She takes a drag. 1 year older than me. Man, bummer that she's so bummed. I feel like I'm in a good place in life. She's, spoiling some good years. What do you do, miss? What is your specialization? Something stupid. What's that? Oranje lit? Oranje lit? Oranje literature. It's what I studied at the university. She raises both her eyebrows. What is Oranje literature about? Fear of failure, fear of death, how it sucks to be Oranje. All natural literatures are. Only the name of the nation changes. Inland Empire, medium success, 12 or 10. If that's true, then Revacholian would fit you like a glove. Oranje lit. What do you do with it? Nothing. I do nothing with it. How do you make money then? Money is very important. Cool. She looks at the black note in your hand. I've made more money by just being than I have with Oranje lit. Being what? Many things. A roller skating instructor, a secretary, Miss Oranje. Oranje 37. She smiles. 37. 14 years prior. So when she was 14, she was in a beauty pageant. Interesting. It's the world's most tired smile. Empathy. 12 out of 10. She smokes menthols. Electrochemistry, medium success, 12 out of 10. Miss Oranje. Now there is something you should linger on. Wouldn't it be inappropriate to linger? All things considered, very. Now linger. Nah, we're not going to do it. Understood. Mm-hmm. She gestures toward the table. I would offer you coffee, but it's garbage. Literally tastes like poison. She takes a sip. Could we take a look at your passport, please? I'm afraid you can't, officer. Why is that? Because it's buried in a sealed plastic bag at an undisclosed location on the coast, along with cash and airline tickets. Thank you for your candor. Why? They say so in your tourist brochure. Keep travel documents away from your person when west of the river. How do I know I've been told your real name, then? If I were to lie to you, I would come up with a more mainstream name than Klaasje Amando. It's a weird name. Okay, then. Okie dokie. She pours herself more coffee. Thank you. That's it, for the record. The record. So official. Nice room you've got here. Yeah, it's pretty deluxe. Suggestion, 15 out of 10, medium success. No one likes to talk about their dirty laundry and their empty bottles. Maybe if you phrase it emotionally. What does that door lead to? Point to the door on the roof. You tell me, officer, when you've kicked it down. I've been wondering myself, but I'm light of foot. Not a good door kicker. She condones us. Okay, all right, that's good to know. I kind of appreciate that, actually. What are you doing here in the Whirling in Rags? I'm wintering. How long have you been staying here? She calculates. About 4 months. I came in November. Why here? Here in the Whirling? Here in Martinez? Or here in Ravachol? Here in the Whirling. Because it's the funkiest building in Martinez, and because all the other buildings are bombed to hell. That window is new. It is. She moves slightly to your left to check her reflection in it. The lieutenant makes a note in his notebook. Empathy, medium success, 12 out of 10. He finds the answer unsatisfying. You have quite, hate to say it, but you got sad all over the place. Yeah. She draws out the vowel. I've contaminated it pretty bad. Is that why you're out here? She nods. The contamination spreads from room to room. First I escaped upstairs. The SAD got that too. Then I found the handle for the summer door. What is the nature of this contamination? For me, it's a mix of me with a lack of cleaning services. How about you? Talking around the establishment is you have an industrial SAD spill in there. She taps the roof with her heel. For me, it's alcoholism, miss. Cool. I think I'm developing a pinch of that, too. It hasn't done wonders for my taste in interior decoration. You have quite the collection of prescription drugs down there. Thank you. I put a lot of time and effort into it, she says without any discernible irony. Authority, easy success, 10 out of 8. Technically, possession of narcotics is legal in Revachol, but you should still reprimand her. Suggestion, medium success, 15 out of 10. No, don't listen to the stiff. Be cool. No further questions. I always heard you RCM guys were cool. She gestures toward you with her cigarette. You are. I have other questions for you. Okay. She takes a pensive drag of her cigarette. They tell us you've been through something difficult. Something difficult? She raised her eyebrows. I've been through at least half a dozen difficult things. Which one do you mean? Were you sexually assaulted, miss? By sexually assaulted, you mean raped? She takes a quick drag, unperturbed. Yes. It's a bit early in the morning for raped, isn't it? She sounds positively buoyant, vivacious, totally unbothered. 12 out of 10, empathy. Actually, it's already afternoon. Is it? Squinting, she takes a look around. The spring sun is high in the sky. People pass below. It is afternoon. She looks at her coffee cup. Time flies, man. So were you? Yeah, she draws out the word. I'm gonna go with not raped. I don't want to say that shit about him. Reaction speed, easy success. 8 out of 8. By him, she must mean the victim. Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, if they want to jazz up the charges, they'll have to get someone more. She searches for the word, then shrugs. Rapeable. Are you saying that you were asked to tell us you were assaulted? Not explicitly, but I understood what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. Some assault and battery. Sexual assault, maybe. It was clear the latter would be spicier. Titus asked you to spice things up for us? Pretty much. She cradles her coffee cup in both hands. Interfacing, trivial, success, 9 out of 6. Warming them. What did happen between you and the victim? We partied. Wait, partied? What kind of partying? Point to your blooded face. The kind I do? With all due respect, sir, I think we partied a little harder than that. Harder than this? Keep pointing to your face? I don't know that it was physically possible. Oh, it is. She takes a long drag. You're still alive. What did you do when you partied? We drank, sir. She takes a sip of her coffee. A lot. For weeks, basically. We had that effect on each other. We made each other drink harder. That's why I liked him. What else? Stimulants. Speed also has that effect. Making you drink harder, and then drinking harder makes you do more speed. It's quite the combination. We also had sex. You were lovers? I guess you can say that, yes. A bit. Lovers is such an emotional word. But there was something there. We did enough drugs for there to be. How did you two meet? The lieutenant's voice is quiet, calm. Downstairs. She taps on the roof with her 10-centimeter heel. At the bar. He was on some sort of assignment. A military man, as you probably know. He had a cool, scary scar. Suggestion. Medium success. 15 out of 10. She appears aloof, but that scar part, the scary, is stressed and drawn out. What's that about? Apprehension? Empathy. Medium success. 12 or 10. With longing. She misses him. When was this? A month ago? Something like that. It must have been hard for you, seeing him there. Oh, yes, she says bitterly. I've had a great view, from the roof, out of the bathroom window, in my dreams. Pain threshold, easy success, 11 out of 8. A bitter cringe. It hurts. You look to the lieutenant. You called us. The RCM. Yes. Oh, we found it. We found who made the call. All right. The call, reporting the hanging, that was you? Task complete. Who made the call reporting the hanging? Gained experience, plus 10. I made it, she nods. And I would appreciate it if you didn't tell everyone. In Martinaise, they call it snitching. Reporting crimes is confidential in Revachol, miss. The caller's voice was disguised. I didn't exactly disguise it, just muffled the mic and nicked the landline a little. Nicked it? How? With nail clippers. And I diverted some radio fuzz into it. Into the cold wire. Which landline? The one downstairs, officer. I used the whirling landline. Why go through all the trouble? I don't know, sir. It was stupid. I was drunk, too. I was probably afraid the Union was listening in. Locals say they have ears in the wires. Thank you for making the call, miss. It was the right thing to do. I didn't want to, sir, but if I hadn't, he'd still be hanging there. What can you tell me about him? Name, eyes, age? I'm sorry, I can't do it. She puffs on her cigarette. Not right now. Later, maybe. I keep seeing him, like he is now. I can't talk about this. I don't know. Hair. Another puff, more nervous. I know it's difficult, miss. We can return to it later. Inland Empire, medium success, 12 out of 11. She meant she sees him in her dreams. I've also seen him in a dream. You have? Not like I do, I imagine. She's run out of cigarette. Time to light a new one. Electrochemistry, medium success, 12 or 10. She sees them in each other's arms. I see him as me. She fishes a cigarette out of her pack and lights it, then looks at you with her lungs full of smoke. I can see the similarity, yes. She breathes out through her nostrils. The air smells of menthol. Funny, the lieutenant says softly. Funny how? Nothing, he nods towards the yard. I also saw him. We had a long inspection and that sort of thing. Sticks with you. Let's move on. Why did they hang him, if not for rape? He had something to do with the strike. One has been roiling since I got here. Rotten timing, she thinks. We'd probably know all about it. And his role in the strike was... what? I think he was in a security detail. He's ex-military, worked for Wild Pines, and against the Union. We didn't discuss work much, if you know what I mean. But I understood it was dangerous. And they lynched him for it? She nods. How do the Hardy Boys know you? They're frequent guests. Downstairs. She looks at the floor. It's tarred. They have a booth for Union members. They're probably down there now. And how did you meet? Over drinks. It's been a long, boring winter. Did you party? A little, yeah. Like you partied with the deceased? No, not as hard. I'm sorry to have to ask this, but have you had any physical relationship with any of the Hardy Boys? I have. Which one? Which ones, sir? I don't remember precisely. Titus, obviously. But as I said, it's been a long winter. Suggestion, medium success, 15 out of 10. Could that have been part of the reason they hanged him? Could that be why they lynched him? Jealousy? I hope not. A pause. Actually, I know that's not the reason. I'm careful about that kind of thing. Not crossing the wires, you know? But that's probably where they got the rape idea. What do you mean? Men like that? I don't know. Another pause. It's the way their imaginations work. I suspect it's what they'd like to do to me. Electrochemistry, medium success, 12 or 10. She changes balance from one foot to another, crossing her legs. Are you sure you weren't raped? I'm 89% sure. So you're not entirely sure? You know how it is. Half-light, challenging, failure, 9 out of 10. Do you? Do I? She flicks a bit of ash away. Maybe you don't. The ash lands on her jumpsuit. She brushes it off. In conclusion, officer, I'm going to go with the mild to medium, not raped here. Sounds like something happens and you don't want to acknowledge it. Let me make this 100% clear then, officer. I was not sexually assaulted. She tilts her head. Would I be as flippant if I had been? Electrochemistry, challenging, success, 12 out of 12. You get the feeling she's done enough opiates and needed enough Necra to still be flippant if her arm were cut off and fed to her. Thank you for telling us all this, miss. She breathes a silvery sigh of relief and weariness. The air on the roof feels humid. We should head back downstairs, officer. The lieutenant looks at you. We may have things to discuss there. I had something else before we go. A little thing. She nods. Volition. Legendary. Look her in the eye. Do we try and look her in the eye? Let's look her in the eye right before we take a break here. Check failure. We rolled 10. Oh my goodness. We were 1 away. 13 out of 14. She looks back, time moving slowly. The triangles of her face rearranging into a weary smile. Suggestion. Trivial success. 15 out of 6. Don't worry. We will protect you from the beauty. She will consult you through the reefs and sounds of her persona. Electrochemistry. Easy success. 12 of 8. You're advised. There are muscles on long white bones that line her limbs, just like the silver jumpsuit. What is happening? Conceptualization. Trivial success. 7 out of 6. Nothing. Just time passing. Don't worry. Authority. Medium success. 10 out of 10. You are not a fool. Perception. Sight. 9 out of 8. Anything out of the ordinary, and you would be notified. Endurance. Trivial success. 7 out of 6. Air moves in your windpipe. Your heart beats. You're a detective. Get back to detecting. Am I being beguiled? She presses her elbows against her waist and slowly turns her head. Avert your eyes. The strange moment ends. It was brief, no longer than 2.2 seconds. Let's return to this later, miss. Why not? I'll be here until 2300, drinking coffee most likely. I do want that check, Gory Gogori. I'll have to try again later. Question Klaasje about the dead man. Klaasje told you she can't talk about him now, but you need specifics, height, build, etc. Ask a little later when she's collected herself. Cool, so she'll be there until 2300. So at 2100 we can talk to the guy and then come back afterwards to talk to her. Talk to Kim.
Looks like we have more to discuss with those so-called Hardy boys.
Hardy boys.
Half their reasoning just went out the window.
I like, you can tell he's French. French does an interesting thing where for R's and H's it goes to the back of their throat. So when he goes, Hardy boys, it's got a little bit more of the like than normal. You think this will make them cooperate? Nothing will make them respect the RCM, but it will disrupt the game they prepared for us. We just stripped off one layer of whatever it is. Her decision to not corroborate their story was definitely not a part of their plan. Why did she tell us all of that? What else could she have done? Lie? She saw there was no way to lie and get away with it. I'm not sure she had to lie. I wouldn't have known. If not you, then me. It was a smart move from her. Something is off here. You think so? A shadow runs across his face. She seemed forthcoming, unusually so. Being forthcoming about some things is a good way to obscure other things. The best liars are always forthcoming. Anyway, we should move. I suspect the investigation will bring us back here soon enough. Alright, I'll be back in like 5 to 7 minutes, but I'll leave you guys with some gems. Hang on tight. I'll be right back, guys. I promise.